Oh, Jesus.
Don't
Oh,
push
crap.
it,
Oh,
don't
boy,
push
I'm
it.
dead. Oh, over here. Oh, Jesus, you... Oh, my...
Oh
Oh.
crap.
Hey, guys. Final Flame here. Back once again. The SuegoFaults survival multiplayer server. And I just want to kind of give you guys a bit of an update on what's going on, both in SuegoFaults and on my channel. So as you can see, I'm way out here right now. X3232Z7204. If you walk outside this temporary hut, you can actually see the world border over here. Now this area used to be a forest, until I started clearing it out. I don't know if I'll clear out much more. Initially just had intentions of building some sort of village over here. I ended up working on a different project. I'm not sure if I will do this. I think Outdoor Jeff may actually end up using this plot of land. The project I have going on is over here. On my way over here, just want to give you guys a quick update about the channel. So, I'm starting to get down a bit of a regular schedule on releasing videos, doing Missile Wars on Thursdays, and I don't get to this stuff every day, but when I release it is typically today. Missile Wars Thursdays, SuegoFaults videos on Saturdays and Mondays. Yes, Saturdays and Mondays. And currently doing single player on Wednesdays, which has turned into Hexit. Yeah, you might remember the last video, me talking about doing Worthy Super Hostile. Had some issues, and if you want more details on it, you can check out the latest Hexit video, which is episode number 2. It's up on the channel now. And I do explain it, as well as include the last of the Super Hostile footage I was able to get. So doing that, at least for the time being, until I get a better idea, or just decide to stick with it, which I may be doing. I'll already have a third episode ready to go for this Wednesday. And all those episodes I discussed are being released at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which started on today, which is Monday, I'm releasing Season 3 of UHC. Again, it's 4 hours later, that way it doesn't conflict with any videos. I'm not going to disclose how many episodes there were, in case you weren't there. That way there's no spoilers. So hopefully you enjoy that. That's pretty much it for the channel right now. I haven't really been doing much Minecraft streaming. I did a bit when I was clearing out up there, and I may do some when I'm working on what I'm about to show you down here. We'll see. I did some Warcraft streams this week for the new release, Warlords of Draenor. Those went pretty well. But anyway, enough about that. Let me show you what we've got going on. And let me tell you, this place has a lot of caves, ravines, some mine shafts, a couple dungeons. I chose the right area of this map. Unfortunately, we didn't do any Abba caving, but this would have been the perfect place to do it. Get rid of that. So, this is what we've been working on. And I say we because it's not just me. I have a couple people on the server helping out as well. Probably 4 or 5 people so far that have contributed to this. Of all places, I had to pick a dang slime chunk and an extreme hills biome. So what you see here is a massive cavern. It was initially going to be 150 by 150. I ended up changing that to make it easier on everything. And it's I think the actual dimensions ended up being 103 by 103 by mistake, but it works. But yeah, pretty big, currently pretty empty. That's not all. We're currently working on a second layer to it. And afterwards, unless I change my mind, which I may, there will be a third layer to it, which should make it approximately 30 blocks high. And we'll take out these floors. And it's going to be a gigantic cavern. I'm going to flood the bottom. Probably 4 or 5 blocks. I don't really know yet. Now, what am I building here? Initially, this was going to be my base. A new base. Just large. Somewhat modeled after Nebris from Minecraft Season 3. I'm kind of drawing inspiration off of that. What I think I've decided on, though, after talking with some people and discussing how things are going to be done, is I may make this more of a community area. You know, I'm gonna have a couple offshoots. Like, one will be all the farming stuff, you know, actual farms, animals. One will be things like enchanting, brewing, things like that. Another one for housing and all that. And basically we discussed having this be a community area. You know, multiple people could live here if they wanted. And I think after sitting down and really thinking about it, it sounds like a really good idea. Mainly because this place is going to be gigantic, and let's be honest, what fun is it living in a mansion by yourself? So I think I may do that. I will try and get people at least make like a second home here, or do something to keep them coming to this area. Oh, I didn't know someone had put stairs here. Well, that certainly helps in getting up. There we go. Having issues with mob spawns as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I started this yesterday. It was one of those things I was like, well, I've got nothing better to do. What the hell, let's do it. And now that we've gotten this much done, it's like, wow, I really do have to go through with this. This can't be one of those projects, which I've had many that I've started, and then after a bit, it's like, meh, I don't really want to do this anymore. I can't do that here. I actually have to see this one to completion. So, I'm really looking forward to it. As I'm looking now and getting the idea in my head, this will have to be another layer high. But I think it'll be good. I'm not really recording all of it. A, because when I started, my hard drive was full of UHC videos. And B, because there's going to be a lot going on. And a lot of it is just this like digging. And I don't know for sure what I'm going to do. I probably will record at least bits and pieces of it. That way you get to see some of the progress being made. We shall see, though. I do expect this to take a while to do. Especially to get it to the level I want. It'll probably take at least a few weeks, if not longer. I actually thought it was going to take a few weeks just to get this dug out, but in 30-ish hours, I mean, you see how much we've gotten, and that's using no TNT. That's using nothing but picks. I mean, heck, this pick just made, and this is probably its last repair. It's getting too expensive already. But anyway, I'll update you guys more on it as we start getting this complete. So that's pretty much it for today. Just wanted to let you guys in on what all is going on. I do have plenty of videos coming out for the next 2 weeks, especially a lot of UHC. I do have to get some more stuff recorded, like Missile Wars. Part of why that's taking, or why I didn't get an episode up last week, and I don't know if I will this week, is A, people having computer issues. I'm doing this slow right now, just kind of to pass the time. I don't want to get blown up by a creeper. And B, I'm trying to get some different people involved in it. That way it's not the same 4 people each time. That's kind of like what I've been doing on this server as well, is, you know, you want to get different people involved. You don't want it to be just one group of people that does everything and leaves everyone else out. That's no fun, because if you're not the person, or if you're a person that's outside of that group, you know, then you're just left behind. And I've seen that happen in too many games, and I'm trying to make it a point, especially with doing all the recording that I do, not to let that happen here. I want to get different people involved. Abba Caving. That's what made that episode so great. You know, it was a bit hectic having so many people, but you had so many people that hadn't been involved in these recordings before, and it was new for them, and that was kind of cool. I'm looking forward to doing that type of thing again, just to get different people involved, get new faces. Even if it's not recording, even if it's just doing something with them on the server. You know, that way no one person gets, you know, singled out, left behind, however you want to put it. So, advice to really keep in mind in anything you do, whether it's in a game like Minecraft or even in actual, you know, real life, in the workplace, at school, anywhere you may be. So just kind of getting a bit of this done, and gosh, these guys have been causing issues constantly. And where did he go? Huh. That's happened a lot. Man, silverfish should become a nuisance. But yeah, this is looking good. And again, this cavern's taken less time than I expected. Because I did not expect all the help I've received. And I mean, people were just coming to help out. I mean, they have no ties to this. It's just one of those things that they just, sometimes they weren't even asked. They just came over and donated some of their time, resources. I mean, I really do appreciate it. So, for everyone that has helped on this so far and continues to help and will in the future, once again, thank you very much. I mean, it's that kind of stuff that's making this project possible. Because without it, I doubt I'd have even seen this as far as it is now. I've had some projects that, I mean, they could be cobblestone houses, and yeah, I kind of gave up on them very quick. Let me get this real quick for Outdoor Jeff, who has been great in supplying us with a lot of these picks and other materials, and taking some of the stuff, because I got chests full of everything, especially cobblestone. So I told he wanted those emerald doors, and I told him I'd give them all to him. I don't exactly have a use for them. One thing that did surprise me about doing this, though, is the lack of diamonds that we got. You'd have thought, you know, we dug this down to y equals 11, purposely just to try and get diamonds. And we did not end up with a lot. Most of what we got probably at this point has been used on picks, or payment for picks, or other stuff like that. Unbelievable, but hey, I can't complain. So I'm really looking forward to this project actually being done. Once it's done and to where, you know, my vision is, I think this will be, you know, really awesome and a place that I'll enjoy coming to again and again, and kind of making this more of my base than I do my current house. Truthfully, I'm tired of that house. I like being near everyone, but I just don't like the looks of it. And I've tried altering it a bit, and it just hasn't come out the way I wanted. It's actually to the point where I truly am considering burning down the bulk of it just to start over. But I think instead of doing that, I may kind of focus on here and just make this my new permanent base of operations. I mean, it's real far away from spawn, but that can be fixed. We found a path in the Nether Hub that connects close to here. We may actually build a bigger, better path, more decorative, because right now it's just netherrack. A lot remains to be seen. This is still a very new project with ideas still forming from everyone involved. Yeah, so that's all I have for this episode. If you have any suggestions on things you'd like to see here, or what we could do with it, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you're watching this and you're on the server and want to pitch in, just talk to either myself, I know Fee's been a big hand in this project, she knows what's going on, Outdoor Jeff, and there's been a few others that have helped, but I think those are two that more than anyone know kind of my vision for here. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully you liked this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.